Hey everyone, time and again we have discussed the importance of term plan in financial planning. It helps you get a financial coverage of as high as 1 crore, 2 crore at relatively low premium of 10-15,000 a year. Of course, the exact amount would vary from person to person. So in case of an untimely demise, your family members get financial protection to ensure that they live a comfortable and dignified life. In my opinion, the biggest advantage of having a term plan is peace of mind. Knowing that your family members will be financially secured even if you are not around gives a huge mental relief. To add cherry on the top, premiums paid towards term insurance plans are eligible for tax deduction under Section 80C of Income Tax Act that also helps you save tax. But one most common question I receive is, Sahil, which is the best term plan in India? And I always say that every person has different requirement and hence we can't generalize a term plan as best because what works for you might not work for other. Having said this, I have a set of criteria that I use to shortlist the right term plan, and based on that, I've shortlisted 3 term plans that I can recommend. But before I directly jump to these term plans, first of all, I want to focus on the checklist I've used to shortlist them. This would help you understand the process to shortlist your own term plan. Alright, let's get started. So first parameter I check is claim settlement ratio. When you're buying a term policy, you want to make sure that the insurer is paying out your claim in a time-bound manner. For instance, if there are 100 claims and insurance firm has settled 98 claims, then it has a claim settlement ratio of 98%. Basically, you need to check the claim settlement ratio averaged over 3 years and the proportion of claims paid out in under 30 days. If both claim settlement and proportion of claim paid within 30 days are above 97%, then you have a winner on your hands. Now, how can you get this information? So a couple of ways. You can simply Google IRDAI annual report and get the link of PDF file where you can get the latest claim settlement ratio of each insurance provider. Or you can simply visit India's top rated insurance advisory platform Ditto. Then click on life insurance, compare term policy. Now scroll down and you can access the list of top life insurance companies and their average claim settlement ratio in last 3 years. For example, Max Life has the highest claim settlement ratio of 99.4%. By the way, I'll provide Ditto link in the pinned comment. Then second parameter I check is volume of complaint. If total complaint received per 10,000 claims registered is higher than 20, then it's time to reconsider your insurer. Again, you can find these figures in public disclosure as companies are liable to report this on their website. Or you can scroll down on the same page on Ditto website and you can get the details of volume of complaint. Lowest complaint are of Tata AIA followed with HDFC Life Insurance. Then third, you need a high amount settlement ratio too. Some insurers pay out these smaller claims while declining to pay out the few higher value claim in a bid to improve the claim settlement ratio. So you will need to look at the total amount settled as a percentage of total value claimed. A number above 90% should be good enough. You can find this information in IRDA annual report or you could get it on the same page of Ditto. So here Aegon Life Insurance has the highest amount settlement ratio in last 3 years. Max Life Insurance that has the highest claim settlement ratio also got a very high amount settlement ratio. Next parameter I check is critical illness benefit. If you are diagnosed with a critical illness, you might be at a risk of losing your job and your family will have to manage without your income. However, if you opt for the critical illness benefit, the term policy will make a payout to deal with the crisis. Just remember that not all critical illness benefit are the same and you have to dig a little deeper. The next criteria I check is accidental death benefit. Some policies offer you option of adding extra protection for accidental death, in which case you get the option of choosing your death and accidental death coverage separately. So it's a nice to have option. Then next important criteria is terminal illness benefit. Some policies will disburse the entire cover amount the moment you are diagnosed with a terminal illness. So even if you don't die, but you are diagnosed with a terminal illness, then you can get the money and use it the way you wish. This is again a good benefit that's nice to have. Then last is your increasing cover benefit that I always check. Now today, you might take a term plan of say 1 crore, thinking it would be enough to take care of your family. But let's say your family need this money after 15 years. Here the catch is that due to inflation, the value of 1 crore in 15 years would be very low. Assuming 6% inflation rate, 1 crore would be worth 41 lakh rupee and that might not be enough. That's where some insurance policies automatically increases your cover by a certain amount to always provide you with the necessary protection as you grow older. Based on these key parameters, I have tried to shortlist 3 term insurance plans Let's have a look. As I mentioned earlier, every person has a different requirement based on various factors like your age, family requirement, then financial status, lifestyle habit, and so on. Hence, I've created a persona of 28-year-old male, salaried person living in metro city like Mumbai, income of 12 lakh per annum, dependent include parents, and he's unmarried for now. His monthly expenses are 50,000. He's been a smoker since 4 years and has a personal loan of 10 lakh rupee. Now let's first try to identify the ideal term plan cover for him. For that, I'm visiting Ditto Insurance website. Just click on this life insurance and then click on the term insurance calculator. Here you need to enter a few important details like age, protection duration, monthly expense, and then loan, and then just click on calculate. In our case, the age is 28 years. The protection duration, we assume we need it till 60 years. Monthly expenses are 50,000 rupee and outstanding loan is, let's say, here it is 10 lakh rupee. Just click on calculate. There you go. So Ditto Insurance is recommending a term plan cover of 2.4 crore rupees. What is the logic? So first is the expected expense are 50,000 a month in 2024 and by 2056 it would be 2.5 lakh a month. The simple reason is they have assumed a 5% inflation. So the expenses are going to increase big time. And of course, they've got a loan as well of 10 lakh rupee. So let's say if anything happens to you, then your dependent would receive 2.4 crore rupees and they can set aside this money in a bank account and use the interest and principal to cover their expenses. So this is the calculator you can use to understand what is the ideal term plan cover you need. Based on the persona detail in my checklist, I have shortlisted HDFC Life, Max Life and ICICI Prudential Life Insurance as top 3 recommended companies. Why did I shortlist these companies? First of all, they have high claim settlement ratio, they have high volume of business annually, then they have good amount settlement ratio, then they are reliable brands to trust for next 30-40 years at least. Let's have a quick look at top features of these term plans. So you can visit Ditto website to compare the term plans. Just click on this compare term policy and you can select here, let me select HDFC Life Click to Protect and compare it with Max Life Smart Secure Plus. Just click on this compare and you can get all the details. So you can see claim settlement ratio of HDFC Life is 98.7%, Max Life is 99.4%. Amount settlement ratio is 87.3%, Max Life is 95.5%, and this is the average of last 3 years. Then you can see the annual business HDFC Life is doing is 24,000 crores and Max Life annual business is around 8,000 crore. You can see the complaint per 10,000 claims settled is 2.7 whereas Max Life is 7. And you can see all the benefits like accidental death benefit, total permanent disability, then terminal illness benefit, increasing cover amount top up, and then you can also read these details in terms of claim settlement. So basically both companies have a solid claim settlement ratio. Then amount settlement, you can see that Max Life has a slightly better amount settlement ratio. Annual business wise, Max Life obviously operate at larger scale. And complaint per 10,000 claim, Max Life cover is 2.7. So obviously HDFC Life is better in terms of your complaint per 10,000 claims. Apart from this, you can also look at the feature comparison across critical illness, zero cost option, and so on and so forth. Final conclusion is after evaluating the claim settlement numbers, we believe Smart Secure Plus is a clearly better alternative as compared to Click to Protect Life. Now let us look at a comparison between your Max and ICICI. So just click on Life Insurance, click on Compare, and let's select Max Life Smart Secure Plus, and then select ICICI Prudential iProtect Smart, and just click on your Compare. If you scroll down, you can see, so claim settlement of Max Life is 99.4, ICICI Prudential is 97.1, amount settlement 95.5, 92.1, annual business around 8,000, here it is 15,000, complaint per 10,000 claim is 7 and here it is 14.3, and then you can see all other details, and obviously Max Life has a better claim settlement ratio. Both companies have a good amount settlement ratio. Then annual business of ICICI Prudential has larger scale. Complaint per 10,000, obviously Max has 7 whereas ICICI Prudential is 14.3. And you can see the critical illness, zero cost option, waiver of premium. Finally, if you look at it, conclusion after evaluating, your Ditto Insurance says that Smart Secure Plus is a clearly better alternative as compared to iProtect Smart. Now among these 3 life insurers, if you are someone who is looking for economical plan, then usually Max Life and ICICI would be suitable. And if you are looking for good brand value and credibility, then HDFC Life is a great option. So in this video, we discussed the criteria to shortlist the right life insurance company and I shared my top 3 recommendations. Now I understand that it might still be confusing for you to shortlist that one term plan which is ideal for you based on your personal requirement. So I would suggest that you set up a free 30-minute call with Ditto Term Advisor that can guide you with the right term plan. The best part is they won't spam you with multiple calls or SMS. This spam call and SMS and insurance mis-selling are one of the biggest problem in the insurance sector, and that is what Ditto team is trying to solve by providing honest and spam-free advice. You can check their Google rating, which is 4.9 star. So that also speaks a lot about the company. I'll provide the link in the pinned comment. So this is it for this video. If you find it useful, do share it with your friends. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care.